Hello and welcome to my video. So this video is all to do with all your partners and previous partners that have made no contact whatsoever, and this is all about, are they missing you as much as you're missing them? So I just all want you to take good deep 3 mindful deep breaths and try and tune into the cards and the crystals. And I want you to make good intentions and say who are missing me and why ain't they contacting me. And as soon as you've done that, I will start with pile number 1. Pile number 1 with the clear quartz crystal. This is the pile you have chose for pile number 1. So the cards that have come out for you are the reverse Tower card, the Moon card, reverse Strength card, and the 9 of Swords card. So with this person, there has been no contact because with the reverse Tower card, there was a lot of fearing of change with this person. They had that type of sense of feeling that they could sense that something was going to go down, but they wasn't in that right frame of mind because they had a lot of oppression going on. And with that, there was a lot of disaster that was going on as well with this person. And with that being said and done, there was just too much things that this person was going on with, and that's why they took so much time with the no contact in the situation. Then we've got the Moon cards. This Moon card, this person had a lot of unforeseen problems and a lot of changes that they were going through at the time. And this person, they just had to trust their intuition on what they was going to do. Regarding that, it could have been to do with yourselves, whether you was going to stay together, or if they knew if they was doing the right thing by being in the relationship, because of the way the feelings was going, vice versa with both of you. Then we had the reverse Strength card. So this person, they generally had a big ego. They was just literally didn't care so much about others. They cared more about themselves because they were showing out their big ego of themselves. They just abuse their power of just using their ego as a front. And with that, there was, yeah, it's a Strength card. There was a lot of feelings of disgrace. So this person may felt that yourselves was going to be a bit disgraceful about the outcome of the truth of this person, or this person had a lot of disgrace about what happened on your behalf. So this can work both ways, so to speak. This person, they had a lot of fearing. So they was maybe fearing of the truth of the matter that was coming out in a situation, and there was a lot of discord that was coming forward with this person as well. Yeah, with the discord, they may have got into that mode of being scared for what was about to come, maybe with their own truths that was coming out, or if it was a truth of finding out what was going on between yourselves, so to speak. Now with the 9 of Swords, so this card basically is all about this person went through a lot of anxiety. They went through a lot of depressions around this time where they did not contact you. They was going through a lot of grief. They was going through a lot of grievance, and with that said and done, they just didn't want to put that, they didn't want to show you what they was going through, so to speak, because where they've got a big ego, You know, they're the type of people which just act big and hard, like nothing's going on, but deep down they've got a lot of things that was going on, hence why there was no contact, so to speak. And they had a lot of depressions. They was always down. They was always having nightmares over a certain situation that was going on in the current life. Maybe to do with your relationships. It may have been hard going, or you both hit rock bottom, so to speak, and that's why there was no contact. And it gave this person a lot of nightmares as well. So that's your cards. Now I have done some separation messages as well for yourselves from these people. So I've done 16 separation messages for yourselves. So the first one is, I can't come forward right now. Number 2 is, I'm a different person than you remember. 3, I think you are too good for me. 4, will you wait for me? 5, I don't know how to tell you the truth. Number 6, you are a goddess. 7, you see right through me. 8, I have a lot left to say. 9, I dream of you. 10, I'm heartbroken. 11, the distance between us is killing me. 12, I'm working on myself. 13, they don't compare to you. 14, I miss your laugh. 15, I miss your smile. And 16, I miss you. So that's all of the separation messages. I have also got some soulmate cards that have come out for you as well. So which is these little cards, soulmate cards. I said in the recent videos that I was going to use these, and I wasn't sure when to use them or what type of reading to do, so I thought just check it out, Deanne, and put it on this one. So this card is, your soulmate's love surrounds you this very moment. Stop and feel it. Unconditional love glowing through the eternal flame of oneness. A spiritual union of two souls radiating light for the entire world to feel. I don't know if you can see that. Says that card. Then we have got, every experience, regardless of whether you perceive it as good or bad, comes with a gift attached. Yet sometimes the gift is only revealed with the passing of time. Trust is all. Trust is all is as it should be. That's that card. And the next card then we have is, in order to cope with separation from a loved one, we need to realize that spiritually we are always connected to those we love. Neither distance nor time can separate that which is united by love. So that's that card. So everyone that have chose pile 1, that is your reading. About where there's no contact and are they missing you. So that was your reading for pile number 1. So now I'm going to start on pile number 2. Okay then, pile number 2 with the amethyst crystal. So we have for you, so your reading is, go the right way. You've got first is the 6 of Wands. Then you have the 10 of Cups. Then the 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. The King of Wands. And then the reversed Queen of Cups card. So the first card, which is the 6 of Wands, this person was going through some success. Maybe this is to do with your relationship. There was a lot of success that was going forward with it. There was some good news that was coming forward for this person. There was a lot of awards, recognitions, and just success in general with this person. Hence, there was no contact at the present moment of that situation or that time. Then you had the 10 of Cups. There was some family contentment. And there was a lot of total love and support as well. And I'm sensing this was during your relationship as well, with, you know, both of your relationships. This is both of your card. Then you had the Five of Pentacles. So I'm assuming this is what happened. There was a lot of ill health with this person. This can resonate with some of you, maybe a small percentage. They was going through some health issues and they didn't want you finding out about it. And that's hence there was no contact, sorry. And there was a lot of worries that was going on because they didn't want to tell you, or they didn't want people finding out because they didn't want yourselves getting worried or working yourselves up. There was some isolation as well that was going on with this person, hence there was no contact. There was a lot of things going on with this person, and they did lose a person or lose a job or something, hence why they're, you know, out in the cold, so to speak, with the card. They was going through some financial issues in their time that there was no contact. And with that, then it just made them feel that they were in a lot of poverty. They needed some help, but they're the type not to ask for help. They rather go and do something themselves than have people worry about them, so to speak. Then you had the Two of Wands. So this person was waiting on results. I'm assuming is to do with the ill health that they was going through for some. But for others, then it could have been just a choice that they needed to come to terms with, whether they was going to stick with the relationship or they was going to not have a relationship at all. They was going through a lot. This person was going through a lot, and they just didn't know what to do because they had a lot of things on their hands, a lot with worry and stress and stuff, and they just didn't know if they wanted to drag you into it, so to speak. Yeah, with that. Then yeah, then with the there was a lot of travel plans for this person, and I'm getting that they wasn't too sure if they was ready to have yourselves to go traveling with them. Maybe there was some things going on that was holding you back, but not holding them back, because maybe they wasn't in that fully committed relationship, or issues where they had things holding them back, as you lot may have had things, and maybe had children, maybe had family members, maybe had animals that was just keeping you from moving forward, going to traveling, certain things. But this person, they just wanted to travel, and they just didn't know how to tell you how they wanted to move forward, just to go on to that traveling that they wanted to do. Maybe they've gone and done it, maybe they haven't, because of this quarantine that have gone on. But this person, they was literally thinking about the future plans, whether if you're going to be in there or not. Then we had the King of Wands, which is about a very, very powerful person. So this person, they can be very powerful when they need to be. They're very, very charming. They got a lot of courage, and that's why they don't like to see people see them down, because when they're their own person, they have got everything that they want. They got everything they need. They're at the highest, you know. But when they was going through his bad patch, where they went into poverty set mode, you know, mind poverty set, they just didn't want people seeing him that way, because they just see him as this happy-go-lucky type of person. But this person's very, very courageous as well. There's another person that was surrounding this person's energy, which was a very, very smothering person. It could be a family member, or just in general, this person had insecurity issues, and deep down they may have had some addiction that they didn't want anyone finding out, and maybe they didn't want you finding out because they went into that mindset where maybe they just went on a binge sort of thing and they got so addicted they didn't want anyone finding out. Maybe they didn't want you finding out about it because they may think that you think different of them or that you'd finish them, so to speak. So hence that's why the reason there was no contact from this person. Then we've got then some separation messages I have for you. So I've got 9 separation messages for you, pile 2. So the first one is leave the past where it belongs. Number 2, I'm ready to act. 3, I dream of being reckless. 4, you drive me crazy. 5, I don't want anyone to get hurt. 6, you see right through me. 7, I need more time. 8, I want a future with you. 9, I'm sick over this. So that is your separation messages. So I have got some soulmate cards for you, which is these ones. So this one is dwelling on the past and the future keeps me from experiencing the power of now. I make a conscious choice to be present. I accept love now. I am grateful for your love. So that card. Next one is love and respect your loved one's opinions, but remain grounded in your own truth. You are both wise and beautiful souls. Everyone has a piece of the truth. Next one then, the last one, sorry, I meant to say, is you are a jewel even though you may not see it. What you consider imperfect is an illusion. Even in darkness, you shine eternally bright. So that is your reading for everyone that have chosen pile number 2. I hope it can all resonate. If it does resonate, please like, subscribe, and please comment below to let me know. Now I'm going to go on to pile number 3. So pile number 3 with the heart rose quartz crystal. This is for everyone that choose pile 3. So I have for you the Judgment card. So you've got the Judgment card. Then we've got the World card. Reversed Ace Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. The 3 of Cups. The 7 of Swords. The King of Pentacles. And then the last one we have is the reversed Hermit card. So the first card, which is the Judgment card. So there was some decision making that this person needed to be doing in the moment that there was no contact. There was some clarity that was going on. This person, they had a wake-up call. They basically had things come to them that made them think, I need to think twice about something. And with that said and done, they had to go through this type of mindset where they needed to put themselves first, because there was a lot of life purpose that this person needed to be doing, and they wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing, so to speak. And with that, this person, they did end up coming up to doing some final decision making in that time. Then we've got the World card. So with the World card, this is all about this person. They was completing some goals. They was completing some lessons that they had been going through. Things that they meant to be doing before even going into a relationship, before doing anything, so to speak. So they were supposed to solve something on their own before moving forward. They had a lot of future planning going on for some as well. And with that, they had a lot of futures planning, with yourselves included as well. Whether you were in there at the time, I'm not too sure, but that's the future planning that they had to make with that as well. And we've got the reversed Ace of Pentacles. This person, the reasons why some of them did not contact you was they was in some debt. They've gone through some debt. Some of them was just generally stressing over money. And they had a lot of financial problems that was going on. They didn't want to admit to people. They just the type not to tell people. Bit similar to pile number one. But this people, these energies that's coming forward, they had a lot, and I mean a lot of financial debts that they got in, and it was getting a bit too much for this person, so to speak. Then we got then the Wheel of Fortune. So they did come into some good fortune eventually, and there was some turning point in their life that they went through. I'm assuming you was involved with this, and with that said and done, they decided that everything is going to be fine now because all the debt's going to be cleared, all the financial issues that they went through. It was all done and dusted, so to speak, and they could move on with their life and they can start afresh. And they finally told you about it, and they may have caused a little bit of arguments, but nothing too sincere, because there was a lot of celebrating that was going on, and this would have been around yourselves, they would have been around friends, a family gathering maybe that happened as well. But a circle of support. Maybe I'm getting the words that there was a support group that this person may have attended, that kept them from being down in the dump, so to speak, because what they was going through. Maybe they went through a bad past, a bad patch, and they didn't want things getting out, so to speak. But there was ended up being a nice celebration, a good family gathering, good friends gathering, being happy, no worries at all. And you was involved with this as well. For some of you, not all of you. There was like good contentment with their money as well. Now I have got the Seven of Swords. For some of you, there may have been a betrayal with this person. They may have betrayed your trust. They may have done things that they really shouldn't have done. They've been very dishonest, or in general they just run away from you and ghosted you, so to speak, hence the no contact. That's why they didn't bother contacting you, because in general they just run away. They didn't think that, you know, you cared about them, so to speak, so they thought just, you know, it's not right for me anyway, and I'm bogging off, so to speak. So hence the getting ghosted. So that may be a problem for some of you that have happened. Then we've got the King of Pentacles. So this person, they are very practical. They are very wise, and they like to invest in money, invest in businesses. They just love money in general. It's like you can't take it away from them, so to speak, because they, how can I say it? They believe that they got to keep working in general to keep the money flowing. They're the only ones that's keeping it coming in, and they just love investing in different type of things, in the business side of things and the financial side of things as well. Then you've got the Reverse Hermit. So this person was very lonely, and what they was doing was they was repeating all the past mistakes. So whatever was happening in the relationship, they was experiencing the same things that happened in the past, but yet they was expecting it to end as soon as, you know, it began, so to speak. So they had that negative mindset to them. So that is the tarot cards. Next, I have got some separation messages for you, and I have got 18 messages for this group. So number 1, I've got I dream of you. Then I have a lot left to say. 3, I want to make things right one day. 4, you drive me crazy. 5, your curves excite me. 6, I'm yours forever. 7, I worry that you have moved on. 8, I'm not being honest with myself. 9, there is someone else. 10, I settled for second best. 11, don't give up on us. 12, my heart skips a beat when I see you. Then we have 13, we compliment us. 14, no one knows I still think about you. I worry that all this is in my head, number 15. Number 16, I know I hurt you. Number 17, you consume my thoughts. 18, the last message of the separation messages is you make my heart sore. Okay, so I have also done some soulmate relationship type of cards, which is these ones. So the first one I've got for you is everything happens for a reason, and even though the reason is sometimes unclear, I graciously accept all that transpires in the knowing that it unfolds through love in accordance with the divine will of my soul. So is that card. No matter what changes life brings, nothing will change my love for you. You give my life purpose. Because of you, I feel safe. I am forever grateful. Thank you. You are loved more than you consciously know. Share your insecurities with the one you love. You will be surprised and reassured by their reaction, and love is all around you. A profound transformation is taking place in your life. Be yourself. You have much to offer the world by just being you. Your love has the power to transform all things, including your relationship and your love life. Now your last card is the love that emanates from my beloved's heart is light that stems from the mind of gods or goddesses. Through each other we become one. I give thanks to the endless blessing that is you. So that is your last cards for pile number 3. I hope they can all resonate, and if they do, please comment below. Please like, subscribe and share my videos. I really appreciate it if you do. So I hope you're all staying safe and staying well, and I'm gonna do now the last pile, which is pile number 4. Hello pile 4 with the I think it's opalite type of crystal, not too sure, I can't remember. But anyways, I'm going to crack on with your cards. So the first card we've got for you is the High Priestess card. Okay, and then we have the Empress card, the Fool card, 9 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the reversed Sun card, the reversed 3 of Wands, the reversed Temperance, and the Magician in reverse as well. So with the High Priestess, this person, they had a lot of secrets. They had a lot of mysteries that was going on at this time, maybe throughout your relationship. And with that said and done, that was a reason there was no contact, because they was afraid of people finding out the truth. But they went through this phase where they was thinking so much, they had to think about the intuition, the things that was going on, things that they wanted to do, so to speak, the path that they wanted to go on. They had to choose with the intuition side of things, and they needed to trust themselves they needed to go through that, you know, see the inner peace for themselves. And with that, they just knew that they had to go through that type of, how can I say, they had to go through this type of phase where they needed to do some like meditation and things, and be alone and try and go through and look within with themselves as well. And they just needed that time where they needed to start trusting themselves more, and how they sense things and how they see perspective on things as well. Then we had the Empress. So this person, they may be pregnant and they didn't know how to come about it. They may have been pregnant with yourself or pregnant with someone else's child. Or maybe this person where they had a child and they didn't open up in the relationship, so to speak, and tell that they had a child, or they was actually carrying a child before getting into this relationship. May for some of you be to do with they had a lot of fertility. When I mean fertility is like they put things out into the world and it will come beautifully and come out into fruition. They're very nurturing as well. And they may have been a good parent in general as well. Or they had some abundance that they came into as well, and that's what made them like lost track type of thing of how to cooperate in speaking with yourselves. Then we have the Fool. This person, they had a lot of hope that things was going to come into fruition for them. They was going to go on a new path in life. They needed to take a chance on something. So maybe they was taking a chance on yourself, or they needed to take the chance on something else. But they went on to having a new path, having a lot of adventures, thinking of themselves, being in, you know, putting themselves first, so to speak. But they ended up going on a new beginning for some of them. Maybe they just stopped contact and they just, you know, didn't focus on yourself or didn't think of your feelings, so to speak. So they decided to just go on and, you know, go into a new beginning sort of mode. Right, but the Nine of Wands, this person, they was keeping and maintaining boundaries. So this may have been a type of person that had a lot of boundaries that they wasn't to be doing, or they had limit type of boundaries where they couldn't see you. Maybe this was to do with the isolation where they couldn't come forward because there's boundaries with the law where they couldn't go out, you know, and see other people and things, and hence there was no contact. But this person, they had a lot of persistence to do certain things and see the bigger picture of things as well. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is to do with they wanted some security, or they may have thought you were a bit needy, or they had that desire that they wanted more security and you wasn't giving them that security, or not giving them enough for what they wanted, or basically you wasn't giving them enough like gratification in certain things. May have been giving out too much to yourselves and you not giving it back to them, so to speak. Or it could just be in general just being a person that was too greedy and they just wanted to keep things for themselves and didn't want to, you know, give it out, so to speak, as you may have give them things, financial wise maybe. We have the reverse Sun. So this person, they went through some temporary depression mode, where everything was delayed, and that was making them a bit depressed because they couldn't get things done when they wanted it to be done. They was waiting on someone or a certain situation to come to them, or maybe they was waiting on an email for maybe the material things for their work, or they just had other things going on in their life that, you know, was taking up too much of their time, so to speak. Then we have the reversed Three of Wands. There was a lot of setbacks for this person, and they wasn't the type to plan things. Maybe you both was going into the planning certain situation. Maybe you was doing all the planning and this person wasn't doing any planning at all. So this person that's coming forward is a type of person to be lacking in everything, lacking of planning things, lack of planning the future. With yourselves, maybe that's why everything was just going down in the dumps, for themselves and for yourself as well. Right, there was some disruption and some chaos that was around this person. They had that type of chaos energy going around them. They just didn't want to drag you involved with it. Maybe they had a third party that is coming forward. It was like a small percentage of you. There was a small percentage of the fact that there was a third party with this person. May have not been a relationship wise. It may have been to do with money. There've been some setbacks with their money and they just didn't want to like let you know on whatever they was going through with the chaos. Like I got the fighting and arguing that's coming forward with this person as well, and maybe they didn't show you deep down what their true colours really is, but deep down they may have been a very chaotic type of person. The last tarot card we got for you then is the reverse Magician. So this person had a lot of scattered energy, like I said, you know, with the chaos. So a minute they may be bipolar. I just had the word bipolar maybe coming forward for a small percentage of them as well. And they're wasting resources doing things that basically, you know, shouldn't be doing, and it's just wasting their time. They may think that you were wasting their time, or they was wasting your time with whatever they was doing before the no contact situation was coming forward. Okay, that was the last of them. We have got 18 messages for pile number 4. So number 1, I've got I miss your touch. Number 2, the distance between us is killing me. Number 3, you are a goddess. And then number 4, you send me mixed signals. Number 5, I'm coming. Number 6, will you wait for me? 7, they don't compare to you. 8, I'm afraid I'm too late. 9, I need more time. Number 10, I need more time. Again. 11, it's always been you. 12, I miss your smile. 13, I dream of having a second chance with you. Yeah. We compliment us. No one knows I still think about you. I worry that all this is in my head. I know I hurt you. You consume my thoughts. You make my heart sore. Okay, and now I've got some soulmate cards for you as well. These little cards. So the first one is, love is the expression of God or goddess flowing through you. Love is a sacred union, a great creative power which through the merging of two souls becomes an exploration of the divine. You are a beautiful and sensitive soul. Love's objective, is to help you remember who you truly are. An eternal being of light on a path to ever greater love. Every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprouts instantly and other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing really doesn't matter. Love always grows into greater love. And I think, yeah, last card now. I am forever grateful for your loving kindness and for the joy you bring to my life. You are a gift from the eternal heart of love, a blessing from a most benevolent universe. So that is all of the piles now. That was pile 4. I hope they all resonated with every one of you. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all staying safe. And please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And feel free to comment down below as well. So stay safe, stay well, and stay positive. Love and light to you all. Bye.